Yeah.
those things. They cannot go from that.
Bro. Volume up. थोड़ा आवाज़ बढ़ा.
So greets the patient, finish the introduction. After that, conveys intentive examination, obtains consent. All of that is done. That is common for all of the exams. Now we have stands on the right side of the patient. Now positions the patient's right upper limb. Right upper limb to be positioned semi-flexed and moderately mid-prone position. Also shake hand position. So that is done. Next, exposes the patient's forearm, already exposed. Shows removal of the wristwatch bracelet. Okay. This is okay. So wristwatch bracelet, thread band,
थोड़ा और बढ़ा भाई. Volume बढ़ा.
thread band, etc. around the wrist. Then okay. So now we have to use anatomical thing and palpate the radial artery. So of using the radial head, we have to look at the radial artery on top of the radial head. That's the radial artery. You can feel the pulse. Now occlude the radial artery with the index finger. So wherever you feel the pulse, occlude it over here. After that, palpates. Okay, fine. So first we have to just record. So for that, first we occlude over here, and like there is no excess pressure, just slight pressure with 3 fingers. One to occlude proximally, one to occlude distally, one to measure the pulse. Pulse has to be measured for 1 minute without any breaks, as in like there's no 10 seconds and multiply by 6, nothing like that. So that is done. That is the recording of the pulse for 1 minute. After that, we have to drain character of the pulse. Now, important thing, while checking the pulse, we have to check about the rate, rhythm, and the volume of the pulse. Okay, these 3 have to be checked. If the volume, if you feel like excess volume of pulse, then you have to check water hammer pulse. Water hammer pulse is checked by lifting the arm straight and then holding it like this. The moment you do this, there will be, if you can feel the pulse very high, then it's a water hammer. So that is aortic regurgitation is the cause. Next we have
Only aortic regurgitation.
one of the major causes. Major cause one is
Even right heart failure, congestive cardiac
no, congestive cardiac failure not. This one I need blood to come and then again blood to give back. So that is why aortic regurgitation is one of the major causes. Next, palpate is okay. Next we have to check the character of the vessel wall. So here again I first locate the radial artery, then occlude with the index finger, drain with the ring finger, and finally with the middle finger I now roll it over the radial head. Upon rolling, you cannot feel the rolling in this patient, but in older people you'll be able to finish predominantly due to arteriosclerosis. Next, we have release the radial artery. Repeats procedure on the left side. The same thing has to be done on the left side using the same positioning of the limb and the same procedure. Next, we have to report rate, rhythm, volume, character of the pulse, condition of the vessel wall, and equality of the pulses on both the sides. Okay. Then after that we have to demonstrate other pulses. So important thing to note while demonstrating is first we'll do carotid pulse here. So carotid pulse, only one finger. You use the thumb. Just in case of a guy, it's very easy to understand. Just on the lateral side of the Adam's apple, you place the thumb and may ensure that you are not touching the other side of the carotid artery, so that there is no occlusion to the blood flow. Next, we have to check the temporal pulse. Temporal pulse can be felt over here. Okay. And after the temporal pulse, we have to do the brachial pulse. Brachial pulse is wherever we place the radial cuff, the cuff of the BP. There only, just medial to the tendon of the biceps tendon, you should be able to feel the thing right here. And then after that, we have the ulnar pulse. Ulnar pulse is on this side. So here, how we see it is basically the radial, the tendon of flexor carpi radialis. The lateral to that will be your radial tendon, radial artery, and the flexor carpi ulnaris medial to that will be your, lateral to that will be your ulnar.
Both on the right side.
Both on the right side. That will be your ulnar artery. So it will be somewhere here. Okay. Just one second.
You can fake it in the exam. You can just say, "Hey, you felt a pulse," something like that.
Next, we have the femoral pulse. Femoral pulse is felt in the femoral triangle on the anterior medial part of the
Upper 1/3 of the
yeah.
Which is the other border inferior triangle?
Adductor sartorius.
Medially
Sartorius.
adductor longus, medial border. Laterally medial border
Medial
of
border of
sartorius.
sartorius. So this will be somewhere here,
Yeah,
no?
somewhere here,
One
and
third
about
upper, one third.
about
Or
an
one.
inch below the thing you should be able to feel. Like about 2 to 2.5 to 5 centimeters. Next we have the popliteal thing. Popliteal, it's important. No issues.
Popliteal.
Popliteal
no
back.
issues. Open shoes, Ra. Hey, no, open the other shoe also.
Poplite is in the back, right?
You
To lie down.
Right. So then, when we lie down, again, remember to be on the right side of the patient, and you have to ensure the leg is only semi-flexed. It's not extremely flexed, and then you have to hold the patellar kneecap with the two thumbs, and then palpate behind. You have to keep feeling it because the popliteal pad of fat blocks the thing. But right now, I can feel it on one of the sides. So that is how, either on the right middle finger or left middle finger, you'll be able to feel the pulse. Next we have
Dorsalis pedis.
dorsalis
pedis.
dorsalis pedis. Dorsalis pedis will come over here in between first and second.
But it's
And-
absent in 10 to 12%.
Yeah, and here we have the middle malleolar. Also, you can check for one
2
of the
centimeters below the medial malleolus.
middle malleolus.
Below the perfect.
Then thank
No,
the
no,
patient.
below.
That's all.
Then after that, we have the posterior tibial, anterior and posterior tibial, dorsalis pedis.
Posterior tibial is behind the below the medial malleolus.
Medial malleolus.
Medial malleolar is above.
Hey, once you show, bro. दिखा ना
Ah, this is medial malleolus.
एक बार दिखा दो पूरा मीडियल में लगा है
This middle malleolus.
Yeah.
So just below that,
किसका है
through the flexor retinaculum, you will get the posterior tibial pulse.
Okay.
And then we have the anterior tibial pulse. You can feel it on the anterior side itself directly. Just as it comes out of the extensor
Extensor retinaculum.
retinaculum, you should be
And
able
then it comes to dorsalis pedis.
dorsalis pedis, yeah. So you should feel it,
somewhere here right
yeah, somewhere here you will need to feel it.
yeah dorsal pedis here
Yeah.
anterior tibial.
Dorsalis pedis
Dorsalis pedis
here,
here.
posterior tibial here,
Posterior tibial.
anterior tibial here.
Okay, that's
And
fine.
then
Hey,
you-
bro, once repeat it.
Dorsalis pedis
Dorsalis
here,
pedis here. Medial, posterior tibial, and then-
anterior,
ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ
anterior
ಆಗಿದೆ
tibial.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನೀನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ
ಏ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ
No, correct. Anterior tibial here. That is it, and then you thank the patient, and that's
And then
that.
that's it.
That is for examination of radial pulse.